We are back with the Screen Team. It's a full hour of movie reviews, and for the first half hour, I'm being joined by Guy.
Hello.
Now, usually, Guy brings a lot of intelligence to the review. He brings a lot of gravitas to the review. He's a very intellectual man, and we love having him on the Screen Team. However, we don't like him right now. We're not a fan of his right now.
Only you.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens when we're done with these reviews, okay? Guy has picked a theme show for us this evening, and because it's Halloween weekend, he wanted to do something scary, and okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, we're all about horror around here, except he chose the one thing he knows that I hate, and that's dolls coming to life. So he's like, hey, how about we do a Child's Play themed show? And I was like, okay. So that's what we're doing. I'm not very happy with him right now, but hey, I'm only one man. We like to make the Screen Team a democracy. So, sir, Child's Play. I have not done. Oh, let me pull back the curtain a little bit. I have not done any research on this. I have not watched these movies. I wouldn't even go on IMDb to figure out who starred in this because I didn't want to see any promotional material.
Why?
Because it scares me, man.
Why does it
scares? Look at these guys, man. I can't even look at that.
I just watched the most recent one, Cult of Chucky. I could not stop laughing. It was one of the funniest comedies I have ever seen.
Made me want to cry. It's not a comedy. It's a horror film. What's wrong with you?
It's about a doll. You punt the thing. It's not scary.
Okay.
At the end of the day, here's where you need to take this. Yes, he has a knife. Yes, he's trying to strangle you. Here's the thing. He doesn't have muscle. He doesn't have bones.
Okay.
He's still polyfill and cotton. He has no strength.
Okay. You make very valid points. But how many movies have they made? And he's still alive. He's
7.
still wreaking havoc.
Oh, you're going to hate it when we get to Cult of Chucky then.
All right, let's start off with the first one. This first one is called Child's Play. It's the first one in the Chucky series. This one, what was it, early 90s?
88.
88, so late 80s. This movie comes out. It scares little children all over the world, but Guy really enjoys it. What's going on, man? What happens
First
in
off,
this
it
film?
scares you. That's where we need to draw the line and distinction. You cannot make hyperbole and say that it's every child.
Hey, listen, the fact that they made 7 of these, it must have scared somebody else, too. I'm just throwing that out there.
Or they found it enjoyable, like I did.
What's going on with Child's Play?
Okay. This follows the story of Charles Lee Ray, a noted serial killer who's running from the cops, how the film opens. He gets shot. He goes into a toy store to hide from the cops. Mm-hmm. He comes down an aisle of good guy dolls, which is their version of the My Buddy from the 80s.
Right.
And he grabs one, and because this is an 80s movie, he's satanic in voodoo. Because in the 80s movies, you had voodoo and Satanism. And it consisted of 2 nonsense gibberishes and the American phrase, "Give me the power, I beg of you." It's what it is.
Okay.
And he transferred his soul into the doll. He dies. Bad CGI lightning hits the thing. It blows up, as dolls are wont to do. Mm-hmm. And this is a stupid movie. Then cut to 2 months down the line, a little boy named Andy Barkley is having his birthday, and he's a good guy fan. And I really think the true horror of this is not Charles Lee Ray, but the marketing campaign for Good Guys, because you have Good Guys overalls, Good Guys t-shirts, Good Guys cereal, Good Guys television show, Good Guys tool belt and accessories, Good Guys dolls, Good Guys sleeping sneakers. They sell you tennis shoes to sleep in. This marketing campaign is nuts.
He's got to look good to sleep well, don't you think?
But he gets a Good Guy doll from his mom, who couldn't find one in the store because it's the hottest selling toy. So he buys one from the back alley from a peddler, as you want to do. And turns out that's the one that has the spirit of Chucky because, in the mass shooting and massive effect, They took the blood-ridden doll, put it back in the packaging, and decided to sell it. Because the 80s. Anyway, doll starts killing. Nobody believes Andy. That's the doll doing it. They think Andy's kind of lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out the doll is alive. He tries to kill the mother, who turns out to be Carrie, Captain Kirk's girlfriend from Star Trek 4.
Oh, nice.
Was
Yeah.
the mother, and the cop was Prince Humperdinck.
From Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you have that kind of a cast. And they're trying to treat this with as much weight and gravitas as you can, knowing that it's a Cabbage Patch Kid.
All right, but would you agree that some of what makes this character scary is the guy who does the voice for it?
Brad Dourif?
Yeah, wouldn't you say that?
No.
You don't think that he
You
brings
could
some
tell
sort
he's
of...
having so much fun with this.
But he brings a creepiness to it.
There is
wouldn't you
no
say?
creepiness to it. Brad Dourif treats this character with so much fun. I would love to get film footage of Brad Dourif in the studio recording these sessions, because he has to be having the time of his life with the goofy, cheesy, hokey dialogue that he is forced to say and try to make sound menacing.
So, I'm interested. What was it about this film that that got so much attention that made this series more than just one film? What do you think?
Just the basic idea. Because up until the reveal at the last 20 minutes or so of the film, you really don't know if it truly is Andy has just lost his mind as a little boy and gone around the bend, or if there is something there. You don't know. You don't see. And then when you finally do see the reveal of Chucky, you realize how silly the concept truly is. And it's that tongue-in-cheek humor. They tried the first 2 films to be serious with it. By the third one comes around, they were like, there's no way you can treat this with any kind of seriousness.
Yeah.
You can't. We're going to accept this for what it is and embrace it for what it is. And boy, have they.
All right. Well, we're going to...
The greatest thing about it is you can't say it's because of a tonal shift. You can't say it's because they lost sight of the original idea. The newest one, Cult of Chucky, is the 7th in the franchise, and every single film has had the same writer from the very beginning.
Really?
This is all the same guy. So he has embraced how goofy this concept is and acknowledges what it is and has kept that tone.
All right, we'll dive deeper into the Child's Play series with The Bride of Chucky. It's coming your way next on the Screen Team.